Hello and welcome to Derelict London Luton. Today we are going to fly to Frankfurt. It has been quite a troublesome issue to update to Sim Update 13, so it's definitely not lucky number 13 this time. But hopefully things are working now, and that's what we are going to test today. And of course we are going to test it with a flight. There is currently ATC online in the vicinity. There is, I think, Stansted radar online. So we are going to get clearance and stuff from there. There is currently tower online at Frankfurt, but of course by the time we get there it might not be. As for the route, it's pretty long, but not very much complicated. We are going to depart from Luton via the match-free Yankee departure, fly various airways to SPI, and from them until to Unoko, and from them we are going to get this long arrival to hopefully 25 left, because that's the one adjacent to GA parking at Frankfurt. At least that's the plan. We will see what we will get from ATC, but for now let's hop into the airplane and start the checks. And as usual, we start the checks with the standby battery 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a bit of extra. Let's turn it on, and let's also turn on at least arm emergency lights. Also, let's check that the gear is down, gear lever is down, and now we can turn on the batteries, and since there is external power available, let's use that too. Let's turn on the lights here. And just to make sure there are no cast messages that we should be worried about right now. As a first thing, with the longitude, let's enter our flight plan. So currently we are at Luton, flying to Frankfurt. Okay, so yoke will not be in the way, although that was not really planned. So match free Yankee, runway 25, load. Runway 25 left. Unoko for Alpha. Load. And finally, ILS 25 left from DF626. And our minimums is 561. The runway is the 361. Okay, ILS frequency 11115. Load. And as for the route, at match we are going to enter Quebec 295 to Brain. That's not long. train P44 to Dhaka. At Dhaka, M85 to Idlib. Idlib Lima 10 to DVR. We only go one stop at every airway. So at DVR UL9 to Conan. Got Conan UL607 to Ferdi. And at Ferdi, oh, at Ferdi we'll not enter an airway. Instead, we will go direct SPI. That's in Belgium. Interesting. And from Sprimont to we are going to Anger Tango 180, and that we are going to follow all the way to Uno Code. That's the only one we are going to use for multiple stops. Now let's expand all. Let's switch these to the map and let's check what we have done. So departure to match brain. Let me just move. Yeah, Idlib TV. Conan, Cook, Ferdi, SPI, and then the arrival and the approach. At one point we are going to get vectors, but I would not want to leave that in my flight plan. So where is that one sequence that I want to remove that? Now it looks like as it was on SimBrief. Great. So let's zoom this one into the airport. And let's get on with the checklist. So cockpit inspection was completed. Gas messages are still the ones we had before. Let's have the APU run up now for a change. And while it does, let's listen to the 80s 120575. Okay, 57. Why does it not? Okay, now it does.
Runway in use 25 transition level 70 expect an ILS approach. Departing aircraft make initial contact with SX radar 120.625. When 260 at 11, visibility 10 kilometers or more. Ceiling 700 broken. Temperature 12, dew point 11. Altimeter 1016. Acknowledge receipt of information Delta and advise aircraft type on first contact. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Delta. This is Luton Airport information Delta at time 0750 Zulu. Automatic, runway in use 25 transition level 70 expect an ILS approach. Departing aircraft make initial contact with SX radar 120.625.
Okay, so we have data. SX radar, good morning. Citation Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November with information Delta on board. Request IFR to Frankfurt.
Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November Essex radar, good morning to you, sir. You clear to Frankfurt, match 3 Yankee departure runway 25, climb to altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 6367.
Clear to Frankfurt with the watch 3 Yankee departure, initial altitude 4000, squawking 6367, Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November.
Hotel Mike November, correct?
And Hotel Mike November, request startup.
Hotel Mike November, start approved. Outside air temperature is... Well, that's actually a good question. The outside air temperature is +12.
Startup approved, Hotel Mike November, thank you.
Catcher 79 request push, make it start.
Catcher 79 push and starts approved to the north.
Push and start approved, face north, Catcher 79.
So we have clearance trims, let's move it up. Let's leave it now there. Weight and fuel. Not there. Performance. Weight and fuel, we have the usual 240 as payload, additional to the passengers. And takeoff data. Actually, you can use 12 degrees, it's the same at this moment. 103, 108, 124. Let's accept them. So weight and fuel completed, takeoff data completed, V speeds were accepted, it will autofill in a bit. Pressurization landing elevation 338, that's not entirely correct, it should be 361, but I will accept it. Fuel was checked and
Falcon 37 Victor request taxi.
autopilot for the first.
Falcon 37 Victor, taxi straight ahead, link Charlie, hold Sierra 1 runway 22.
Is checked.
Charlie, holding point 01 runway 23, Falcon 37 Victor.
Before start checklist, parking brake set, gas messages, the normal ones, throttles are idle, and engine start stop button is our next one for the starting checklist. And we have N2 rising, oil temperature rising, oil pressure rising, and internal temperature is also rising, and we now have fuel flow as well. Starting engine number 2. And cover. And 2 rising. Oil temperature is rising. Oil pressure rising. ITT rising. And fuel flow. Engine instruments were monitored. Opposite engine is started. Gas message is normal. Starting engines checklist completed. Before taxi, flight controls.
Falcon 37 Victor, ready, fully ready for the
Radar left, right, neutral, down,
Falcon
up,
37 Victor, clear
neutral,
takeoff to the Cessna
left,
270 at 7.
right,
Clear takeoff runway 22, Falcon 37 Victor.
speed brake, flaps. Flight controls free and correct.
Catch 79, request taxi.
Catch 79 taxi straight ahead, link Bravo, second right onto hotel, hold Sierra, hold Romeo 1, runway 22.
Okay, flight instruments,
Taxi via link Bravo,
altitude
hotel, and hold
4000
Romeo 1, runway
initially.
22, catch 79.
Squawk is set. Let's have the yoke back. Runway heading is we will need this map soon enough. 254.
FX radar, very good morning. Windmill 325 Alpha, Airbus Alpha 320. Stamp 32 with Delta, IFR clearance to Thessaloniki.
Sorry, what was the call sign? Windmill 325 Alpha, you cleared your Thessaloniki, the Clacton 2 Echo departure off 22. Climb to altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 2277.
Altimeters
Windmill 325 Alpha, clear
1016.
destination.
It's not
Clacton
yet set.
2 Echo departure runway 22. Initially 4,000 feet, squawk 2277.
And
Windmill
let's use
325
button
Alpha,
B.
correct. Break Archon 37 Victor, squawk high dent to report your passing level.
Falcon 37 Victor, passing altitude 2,300 feet in the climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Okay. Now altimeters are set. Engine on
heading
the
120
ice,
degrees,
not
climb flight level
needed.
150.
Taxi checklist.
Left heading 120 degrees, climb flight level 150, Archon 37 Victor.
Recock pause, taxi, and seat belts, please. Okay, and let's go
Catch
for the
79
push.
at Romeo 1, that's ready.
Actually, no.
Catch
Let's
79, roger,
ask
runway 22,
for
Cessna
the-
270 at 7, clear takeoff.
22 clear takeoff, catch 79.
Hotel Mike November, request taxi.
Hotel Mike November, taxi Bravo Alpha, hold Alpha 1, runway 25. Do you require the full length?
I would appreciate that, yes, thank you. And taxi Bravo Alpha to 25. Hotel Mike November, correction, I can take off from Alpha 1 if that's good.
I don't mind, you can either have the full length or take off from Alpha 1, it makes no difference to me, sir.
I will take Alpha 1, Hotel Mike November.
Roger.
And excuse me if you listen.
Alcon 37 Victor, resume own navigation.
If you hear some background noises, I have some stuff running at home. Please disregard. So Bravo Alpha to Alpha 1 then. Now parking brake released and no. The other left.
Alcon 37 Victor, no further ATC, Monty Unicorn 122.8.
Walk, enjoy the rest of your day, see you around.
Catch at 79 Squawk Idem, report your passing level.
Catch at 79 is now passing 1,900.
Catch at 79, roger, route direct Aptum, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb now, level 150, direct Aptum, catch at 79.
Windmill 325 Alpha, requesting push and start.
And before
Windmill 325
start,
Alpha, push and start's approved.
Push and start approved, thank you.
thrust
Windmill
reversers
325 Alpha.
unlock and gone. Now we start the taxi. We are just a bit too quick for this turn. And that's nose view steering and brakes checked. We have used both of them. Now to taxi all the way to Alpha 1. And to start a few items that we can do while taxiing. Flaps 1. Speed brakes retracted, trims 3.3, ice protection not in use, V-speed 105, 124, 108, 103, 108, 124, 185. Speed knob is at FMS mode, cruise briefed, radar not needed, static heating not needed. So that's
Hotel Mike November from Alpha 1, runway 25, the surface wind's 260 degrees at 11, you cleared takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Hotel Mike November. Okay. Now all the way to takeoff. Let's arm. Auto throttle. 100 knots. And we should be airborne by now. Positive rate, gears up. 160 flaps up. Flight level change, nav mode autopilot. And we are already at 4,000
Come
feet.
122.8.
After takeoff checklist, landing gear up, flaps up, throttles, auto throttle, ice protection, not in use.
79, further climb your discretion, Monty Unicom 122.8.
Unicom 122.8, catch that 79, bye bye, thanks.
Pressurization is still 450, but there's no big difference at this altitude.
All stations, Essex radar is now closing. There is no above ATC. Continue with Unicom 122.8.
Going over to Unicom, thank you for your service, bye.
Have a good day.
Okay, then let's get climbing. Over to Unicom. I really had luck with this one.
Contact traffic, waiting 3 to Alpha, direction 325 Alpha. Taxi to contact point, runway 2, and Juliet, hotel.
Okay, no traffic around. Passing 10,000. Let's turn on a bit of anti-ice for now. Let's turn off the APU. Altimeter set standard. And that's after takeoff checklist completed.
Stanford traffic, windmill 325 Alpha, line up and take off runway 22, platform 2 Echo departure, Stanford.
Okay, seems like Langan radar is online on 12328. But of course it will take quite a while until we get into their airspace, so that's just being prepared. For now, let's just enjoy the flight. Okay, we are hardly climbing, so let's not mess these things up and go over to V speed. And let's see if we can get 2000 feet per minute climb. See if we can manage 1600. Adult. And although the weather radar shows things where we are, it's of course mostly underneath us. According to the Vatsim map, we are directly following an A320, but it's almost 20,000 feet below us, so it will not show on the radar. My only concern is that we are hardly climbing at all. And I forgot to turn engine anti-ice off. We might get a bit better performance this way. Come on, longitude, one more 1,000 feet. You are getting there. And finally, we are at our cruising altitude of 45,000 feet. So it's time to get back our speed. Even though we have this awesome 40 knots of tailwind, there is quite a lot of side wind to compensate. But hopefully we are going to get back to Mach 084. And our top of descent is 24 minutes away. Of course, once we manage to gain some speed, it will be closer. And actually, that's the A320 right ahead of us. It managed to climb quite up. If we're 45 and it's 80 below, then it's 370 more or less. It might even be climbing, I don't know, 390 maybe? And now we are doing our cruising speed. Finally we went back to Mach decimal 84 and doing 531 knots on the ground. This is very good. We will be there quite soon. 14 more minutes to top of descent. And actually about this top of descent, let's see what the charts about the arrival. Hopefully it will load. So let's see the arrival chart. We are going to arrive from Unoko above 110, that's not going to be a problem. And there's a holding point over Unoko. Okay, no other ILS is at 4000. Okay, I will set this to 4000. Activate VNAV. And it's Frankfurt Airport. If it's going to show us Frankfurt Airport, then let's zoom it in a bit. So hopefully we are arriving 25 left, and GA parking is just on the bottom left corner, so we should be able to do a pretty long landing and then depart. Leave the runway to the left, vacate to the left. And it's 246. Runway direction is actually 246. Although we will get some vectors before that. I want this to be at 4000. So this will help VNAV calculate how it will descend, and we will have a nice continuous descent in 7.5 minutes. And of course, sometime in that we will be getting ATC from Langan radar, but we will need to start descending earlier. So we will start the descent, calculated or based on what the VNAV is telling us, and then go on with the ATC commands once we have those. Contact me already. 23280.
One Golf, hello, identified. Climb flight level 350.
Climb flight 350, One Golf.
VNAV off. Langan radar, good morning. Citation Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, flight level 450.
Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, hello, you identified. Descent flight level 400, turn left heading 085.
Flight level 400 left 085, Hotel Mike November.
London radar, good morning, Speedbird 53 Yankee Romeo with you, flight level 350, inbound Nongko.
Speedbird 53 Yankee Romeo, hello, identified. Proceed direct Raditz.
Direct to Radix for Speedbird 53 Yankee Romeo.
Yes.
Langan radar, EZ34 Papa Zulu, flight level 390.
EZ3 Papa Zulu, hello, identified. Proceed direct Dinkelsbühl, Delta Kilo Bravo.
Direct Delta Kilo Bravo, EZ34 Papa Zulu.
Lufthansa Cargo 8175, there's no further ATC ahead, monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
Lufthansa Cargo 8175, fliegen over to Unicom, danke für die bye.
Die Tower ist aber da in München, falls du noch mal bist.
Ja, das ist doch gut. Danke dir.
Lufthansa Disregard. Lufthansa 1306, further climb on Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight, bye bye. Unicom, Lufthansa 1306, danke, ciao. Lufthansa 3 Victor, contact Langan radar 135.350, bye bye.
135.350, Lufthansa 3 Victor, bye bye.
Hotel Mike November, turn right heading 100, descent flight level 250.
Right heading 100 and flight level 250, Hotel Mike November.
Langan radar, good morning. Zach 210 November with you at flight level 350, climbing 370.
Zep 210 November, hello, identified. Hotel Mike November, proceed direct Delta Foxtrot 411, descent flight level 110.
Flight level 110 and Delta Foxtrot, say again?
Delta Foxtrot 411.
Delta Foxtrot 411, direct, Hotel Mike November.
Zep 210 November, proceed direct Relax.
Proceed direct Relax, Zap 210 November.
Delta Foxtrot Lima, Squawk 4451.
Squawk 4451, Delta Foxtrot Lima.
Flight level 110.
Delta Mike, descent flight level 310.
Descent flight level 310, EZ69 Delta Mike.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie, next ATC will be Tower, for now monitor Unicom 122.8, Hinflug.
Roger Unicom, Lufthansa 4 Charlie, just attack now.
Gleichfalls.
Okay, this direct saved us a lot of route, but of course that
Hotel Mike
means
November, will you taxi to the General Aviation apron in Frankfurt?
I was planning for TGA apron at the left end of 25 left.
Roger, then you can expect the approach on 25 left. You have now about 100 nautical miles to touchdown.
Roger, expecting 25 left and 100 miles left, Hotel Mike November, thank you.
Lagen radar, good morning, windmill 325 Alpha, flight level 390, CBDL3.
Windmill 325 Alpha, hello, identified. CPDC log on in controller info.
Roger, and you, windmill 325 Alpha.
Lagen radar, good afternoon, Etihad 24 Papa Heavy, flight level 230, we have India.
Etihad 2 for Papa, hello, identified. Squawk 1000 and proceed direct Delta Foxtrot 411.
Squawk 1000, Delta Fox 411, Etihad 24 Papa.
Our next radio station will be Frankfurt approach at 120.
Jürgens Golf 9 Hotel request.
805.
Golf 9 Hotel, descend flight level 200.
Descending flight level 200, Golf 9 Hotel.
Easy 600 letter Mike, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, good night.
1228, easy 600 letter Mike.
And good day, not good night, my bad, bye bye.
Good day to you, sir.
London control, this is speedbird 563 passing 10,000. Speedbird 5612, hello, you identified passing flight level 100, climb flight level 200. Speedbird 5600 climbing flight level 200. Croatia 456, descend flight level 220.
Descend flight level 220, Croatian 456.
Eurowings Golf 9 Hotel, are you able to fly the standard ILS out of Paderborn?
Affirm, Eurowings Golf 9 Hotel.
What I expect so.
Warte.
Sagen Hallo, Condor 3 Echo Alpha, request IFR to Corfu.
Condor 3 Echo Alpha, where are you?
Stuttgart International, Echo Delta Delta Sierra.
Yo, you haven't filed a flight plan yet, please check.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Good morning, Pegasus 8031 inbound Golf Mike Hotel, flight to flight level 210.
And what was your Pegasus? That was your call sign, I think. Pegasus 8031, you identified, hello. Climb flight level 390.
Flight to flight level 390, Pegasus 8031.
Langer, guten Tag, 370 Romeo passing flight level 250, climbing 370.
So 77 Romeo Juliet, hello, identified. Climb flight level 350, squawk 1000.
Climbing flight level 350 and squawk 1000, 377 Romeo Juliet.
Lang, my mind, Lufthansa Pizza, Mike, flight level 220.
Two stations, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike, hello, you identified. Other stations say again?
Pegasus 8031, request final 370.
Pegasus 8031, roger, climb flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Pegasus 8031.
Ray, good morning, this is Ocean 141, just passing 6,000 geography.
Ocean 141, hello, identified. Climb flight level 230, proceed direct Zulus.
Descending on Toulouse and 230.
So, jetzt nochmal Hallo lang, Condor 3 Echo Alpha at Echo Delta Delta Sierra stands 4 to request IFR to cross.
Condor 3 Echo Alpha, I have a flight plan now. Do you prefer runway 07 or runway 25? The winds currently, okay, let's disregard that. The winds currently 2209 are gusting 19, so expect ILS 25, expect departure runway 25. I call you back for the clearance shortly.
Echo Condor Echo 3 Echo Alpha.
Sleepbird 5612, you are turning in a weird direction, so turn left, please, heading 320. Sleepbird 5612, turning left. And Sleepbird 5612, heading 320, and when able, resume all navigation, direct DTAM.
Sleepbird 5612, heading 320, and when able, proceed on I navigation.
Wings 521, request descent.
521, descent, flight level 250 for now.
250, 521.
Wings Golf 9 Hotel, descent, flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Wings Golf 9 Hotel.
ETH 2 for Papa, descent, flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, and 2 for Papa.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike, proceed direct Delta Foxtrot 622, when ready, descent flight level 110.
Direct Delta Foxtrot 622, when ready, descent flight level 110, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike.
Hotel Mike November, contact Frankfurt arrival 120, decimal 805, bye-bye.
Going over to Frankfurt arrival, thanks for the ATC, Hotel Mike November, bye.
Hotel Mike November, read the frequency 120, decimal 805, please.
120805 for Hotel Mike November.
Thanks.
Frankfurt arrival, citation Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, flight level 180, descending 110.
Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, long radar, low identified information, India current, expect ILS approach runway 2 fast left, continue descent flight level 70.
Continue descent 70, expecting ILS 25 left, Hotel Mike November.
Condor 8 Delta Charlie, contact long radar 123.280, bye bye.
123.280, Condor 8 Delta Charlie, bye bye.
And performance landing data 25 left, load METAR, config landing data, accept landing speeds.
Long and more, Lufthansa 4 Echo passing 2500, climbing 4000.
That should be alright.
Echo long radar low identified, climb set flight level 130.
Lufthansa 4-3 Echo West level 130.
Hotel Mike November, descent 5000, disregard. Hotel Mike November, turn left, heading 070.
Left heading 070, Hotel Mike November.
Lufthansa 4 Echo, contact long radar 123.280, bye bye.
132.280, danke, tschüss.
Yeah, Lufthansa 43 Echo 123 decimal 280. Hotel Mike November, descent 4000 feet, QNH 1015.
Say again?
Hotel Mike November, descent 4000 feet, QNH 1015.
4,000 feet, 1015, Hotel Mike November, thank you. 4,000 feet, QNH 1015. Performance landing data, what was the 2997? Okay. And landing lights on. Oh, I forgot the seat belts, but now they are to be on.
Hotel Mike November, turn right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160, Hotel Mike November. Why are we this fast? We are a lot
Lufthansa 5461, 4000 feet.
Lufthansa 5461, long radar low identified, climb by set flight level 130.
Climb at flight level 130, Lufthansa 5461.
Now we need the speed brakes to maintain 25 knots.
Lufthansa 5461, contact long radar 123 decimal 280, bye bye.
Arrival, good Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike, flight level 110.
123, 280, Lufthansa
118.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike, long radar low identified, information India current, expect LS approach runway 25 left.
Expecting LS 25 left, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike.
Hotel Mike November, turn right heading 220, cleared LS approach runway 25 left.
Say again, it was blocked.
Hotel Mike November, turn right heading 220, cleared LS approach runway 25 left.
Right heading 220 and cleared for the ILS approach 25 left.
Approach Etihad 24 Papa, flight level 137, descending 110.
Etihad 24 Papa, long radar low identified, information India current, expect LS approach runway 25 left.
Expect the LS 25 left. Do we join the arrival at Delta Fox 411?
Affirmative, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, and we'll continue then on arrival for Alpha, Unuco for Alpha. Port Super Papa.
Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike, recycle squawk 2031.
2031, Lufthansa 3 Charlie Mike.
Okay, we should speed down. Hotel Mike November established on the localizer.
Hotel Mike November, roger. Etihad 24 Papa, recycle squawk 2063.
2063 Etihad 24 Papa.
So landing data is in, V-speeds are in, ice protection are in use, but they shouldn't be anymore.
Charlie Mike, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70,
Minimums
Charlie Mike.
561, altimeters 1015, flaps 1, and we'll go flaps 2 soonish, I guess. Landing lights on, seatbelts on. Can't we have those? No. And the runway in sight.
Hotel Mike November, contact tower 118.780. Happy landing, bye bye.
Going over to tower 118.780. Thanks for the ATC, Hotel Mike November, bye. Frankfurt Tower, citation Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, ILS 25 left. Frankfurt Tower, Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November.
Feet to and 1015.
4 feet and QNH 10.
Frankfurt Tower, Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November. Frankfurt approach, Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November. Frankfurt Tower is not responding. Can I stay with you?
Stand by short, I will call him. Hotel Mike November Tower should be back now. Contact him again 118.780.
Roger, thank you.
Tower good, Lufthansa 2 is Charlie holding for runway 18.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie, Frankfurt Tower, good day. Wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Good Charlie, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Frankfurt Tower, Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, ILS 25. 25 left.
Lima Mike November, Frankfurt Tower, wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, thank you. So landing gear down, flaps full, lights on, speed brakes in.
So 1709.
Cast messages, no cast messages.
Behind departing Boeing 748 company, line up runway 18 and wait behind.
Lufthansa 1709 behind, company 747-8, line up and wait, runway 18 behind.
It's not really a dash 8, it's a Boeing 747-800.
Ja, sorry.
So 500. Autopilot off. Let's try to land.
Frankfurt Turm, hallo, Delta Echo India Foxtrot Lima.
Delta Echo India Foxtrot Lima, Frankfurt Turm, moin.
Delta Echo India Foxtrot Lima, gerade eine nautische Meile ungefähr von November weg. Würde gerne die Kontrollzone über November in Richtung der Brücke bei Rüsselsheim am Main durch die CTA bitte fliegen.
Delta Foxtrot Lima, ich kann Ihnen Durchflug von November nach Lima geben. Wäre das okay für Sie?
Das wäre auch okay, Delta Foxtrot Lima.
Delta Foxtrot Lima, verstanden, aktive Pisten, 25 links, 25 rechts zur Landung, 25 Center und 1,8 zum Start. Fliegen Sie in Kontrollzone über November.
Fliege in die Kontrollzone über November, Piste für Landung ist 25 links, 25 rechts und Piste für Start 25 Center und 1,8.
Hotel Mike November, vacate left.
Vacate left, Hotel Mike November.
23 Charlie, contact Langenräder 136 decimal 130.
136, 130 for Lufthansa 23 Charlie, ciao.
Lufthansa 1709er wind, 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
18 clear for takeoff from 709er.
So, Frankfurt Ground 121855.
Delta Foxtrot Lima, fliegen Sie direkt nach Lima auf Ihrer 2 Uhr Position. In circa 10 Meilen Entfernung kommt der nächste anfliegende Verkehr auf die 25 links.
Delta Foxtrot Lima, fliege direkt nach Lima und Verkehr ist in Sicht.
Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November, taxi to Generation Parking to a stand of choice via Romeo and Sierra 23.
The stand of choice, we are Romeo and Sierra Hotel Alpha Lima Mike November.
At Sierra 23, it's just in front of you.
At Sierra 23, just in front of me.
Mr. 1709er, contact Langenräder 136 decimal 130, bye.
136, 130 Lufthansa 1709, schönen Feiertag, tschüss.
Okay, Romeo and Sierra 2, just... Okay, that's 23, yikes. So that's...
Frankfurt Tower, Gude.
Ready for departure.
Okay.
Condor 6 Lima Alpha, Frankfurt Tower, good day, line up runway 18.
Condor 6 Lima Alpha, line up runway 18.
Tower, good afternoon, Eddie. Had 2 for Papa, heavy on ILS, 25 left.
Etihad 24 Papa, Frankfurt Tower, good day. VFR traffic south of the field, wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Copy traffic, should land 25 left, Etihad 2 for Papa.
Yeah, I'd better not.
Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Morgen. Lufthansa Line holding short of Lima in front of Lima 1.
Papa Zulu, Frankfurt Tower, hello, line up runway 25 center.
Line up 25 center, 9 Papa Zulu.
Condor 6 Lima Alpha, wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Condor 6 Lima Alpha, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Delta Foxtrot Lima, Lima in 1400 Fuß.
Delta Foxtrot Lima verstanden, verlassene Frequenz genehmigt, tschüss.
Verlassene Frequenz genehmigt, tschüss und danke dafür, dass du mich durch die Kontrollzone gelassen hast. Ciao.
So, gerne.
So that's us arrived. Let's release our passengers. No need for the flight director anymore.
25 cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu.
Parking brake is set. Eyes protection are off.
fully established, alles 25 left.
So 3 Charlie Mike, Frankfurt Tower, good day. Wind check 210 degrees, 8 knots. Condor 6 Lima Alpha, contact London Radar 136.130, vorbei.
Emergency
Condor 6 Lima Alpha
lights
136.630, thank you, bye-bye.
Standby battery off. APU off. And I will not turn off the batteries because that will get us back to the flight summary page. And I just want to thank you first for joining me on this flight. I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't my best landing, but it wasn't that bad, I guess, either. I hope to see you on the next one. See you!